Hello everyone, and today's question is from a past paper and is about trade union. I learned this chapter maybe last Fridays, and to be honest, this question is our homework. Okay, let's see. Firstly, I will read the question, and you can use this time to go through all the options here. What might be a disadvantage to a trade union when arguing for an increase in its members' pay? Okay, here we can easily regard members' pay as the wage. And let's go through the first option. An increase in imports of a cheaper similar product. We see imports and cheaper similar, so we can easily analysis that it will cause more competition, especially between the domestic products and the foreign products, and that will make the domestic product price needs go down. As if domestic products won't be competitive, then it must decrease their price to attract more consumers. So we all know that if trade unions successfully increase their members' pay, which is wage, what's the result? It will increase the cost of production. So we can easily imagine that this is not the right time to ask for a wage rise. Okay, and then let me analysis option B. The closure of a local training college resulting in fewer potential workers. What that means? Fewer potential workers, which means that there are less people who have ability to work in the firms. As they don't receive the education. And there is a tips. We need to know that these fewer potential workers, it can be regarded as the people who willing to work in that industry and they are not in the trade union now. This is very important. As when I first dealt with this question, I found that I don't really have a good understanding about what is potential workers. I think maybe that is the workers with higher skills, but I searched in the internet and I found that I truly saw wrong, as potential workers actually can be regarded as workers or people who have the willingness to work in that kind of industry. So if they have less ability to work in firms, that will truly increase the bargaining power of trade union. we can imagine that this is the opposite side of unemployment rate is high. Why? If less people who have ability to work in the firms, that means the firms, the employers, it's harder for them to find another people to replace the workers' work if the trade union and the employers don't reach an argument in the rise wage. So I think this can be an advantage for trade union to argue the wage rise. Okay, and let's analyze the full mechanism for option C. The development of a new and profitable brand of the company's product. When I see the adjective of a new and profitable, I just saw that the demand for the product will increase. And there is also another tips. Some students in our class, or some students who are studying IGCSE level economics now, may easily connect the demand for product to advantage for a trade union to argue for an increased wage. But that's not right, as we need first connect the product market with the labor market. So we can easily know that the demand for the product increase will cause the demand for labor also increase. And there can be another mechanism. If the demand for the product increase, easily the output will increase. And the profits the firms earn will also increase. So all this will cause an advantage for the trade union to arguing for a pay rise. And it's easier for trade union to argue for a pay rise. Okay, and then let's talk about option D. The development of new technicals that increase productivity. The only key word is increase productivity. And here we only think about one mechanism. If productivity increase. Productivity. If productivity increase, which means the demand for labor will also increase. As productivity increase means the labor's bargaining power, or we said that the trade union bargaining power will increase. And if the worker used the technicals, can help them do the same work in a shorter time, so the demand for labor will increase. that will cause the bargaining power for trade union also increase. And then there will be an advantage for trade union when arguing for an increase in their members' pay. So I will choose A. You know that it is truly a very easy question, but the most important for all the students, for me and for other students, is we shouldn't only use our intuition when dealing with these problems. We need use some mechanism, and that will also be helpful when we are dealing with some essay questions. Okay, that's all.